Hello and welcome to the channel. Well, it's been a good day for me, and I'll get to that in a moment. I was over at my friend's house. Check out Ray's collection and subscribe. House sitting his pet dog and watching Mandalorian episodes all day long. But on the way to his house, I thought I'd pop in my local toy outlet, and at long last, as I come in close, you will see that's him, Henry Cavill, Superman, as he appeared in BVS Superman, and I'm really happy. I've seen quite a few of the first wave of Henry Cavill figures in eBay and Amazon in the black suit and the suit you see here, but the head sculpt has never been quite there for me. But I would have bought those figures if I'd been happy about paying the price, and I wasn't, so I decided, because I'd heard on the McFarlane's website that he was releasing another Henry Cavill, I decided to hold on, and here he is, and I'm really impressed. A lot of the fans would prefer him not to have the laser eyes. I don't get that, because I like unusualness in figures, and I do like the fact that he has the laser eyes, and this head sculpt for me is the best likeness of him at this level by Todd McFarlane. So along with his head sculpt, his wide cape, the blue suit, he looks pretty impressive in that lineup of my version of the Justice League, as you can see. So we'll come to the Flash, because that's the Flash figure from the Flash movie with some energy effects. Lovely figure, great to pose. And on the other side we've got Aquaman there from the Aquaman 2 film, and he looks great. Yep, and down on the bottom section we've got Wonder Woman, and she has a shield and a sword from a couple of my other Wonder Woman figures. I'm going to come back a bit just to see what it looks like from a distance, this overall shot. Okay, and then we're coming close for Armoured Batman from the Justice League, and he's been posed out, and Cyborg from the Justice League. Although Wonder Woman is not from the Justice League film, this figure appeared in Shazam! Fury of the Gods. So at the moment I've got these guys on the red wash lighting, and I'm holding the camera as well, which is probably obvious to some of you, but I'm going to hold that pose, I'm going to hold that shot and put on the other wash, which will be the purple. So let's give that a go. So that's the purple wash. I quite like the way that looks on camera. So we'll come to Henry Cavill Superman first. And he does look good. Come to like him a lot. And waited long enough to get him and to hold on for the right time, and this was it. And what I'll be doing with this guy is I'll be doing a part 2 to this review, but mainly with him on a flight stand. And I'm going to pose him out tonight on a flight stand just to get some ideas ahead of time, but that's what I'm going to do. And we'll come to Flash now. Ezra Miller. The likeness is there, you can see it. But those energy effects can be fiddly, just depends on how it's going on the day. And then we come over to Aquaman. Just work my way around the lighting system. And there's Aquaman. It's a good likeness of Jason Momoa. And had this likeness come out with the original wave of the Justice League, it would have had a better reception. Like Henry Cavill, his likeness was kind of there but wasn't. And the suit was fine, and I would have bought it, as I said before, but I'm so glad I didn't now. But oh, I love this Aquaman. This is from Aquaman 2. And then we'll go over down to Wonder Woman, as I said before, from Shazam, Fury of the Gods. Armoured Batman from Justice League. My favourite version, because you can get the same version but the goggles are up and you see his eyes, but I prefer this look. And I'd like to get him on the Flash version of the Bat Cycle as well, because I've seen that done and he looks better on that than the figure that the cycle was intended for. And this is Cyborg. So yeah, that is the purple wash. And I'll pull it back just to get that shot in. I'm going to pause it now. I'm going to change the line up slightly. So stay tuned. Hello again, so we're back. I'll put it back into the red wash for now, but I've changed the line out slightly. So we're coming on to this section first. And I've swapped Cyborg over onto the other side, but mainly it's for the Jason Momoa stealth suit from Aquaman 2. So that's just an imaginary scenario of another version of the Justice League lineup. Of course, Wonder Woman, she's been put in the centre of the platform. And then we've got Batman up here now, same pose as before. The grappling gun is slightly higher, I suppose, but he's great to look at. If we come on to a far shot of the platform, and you'll see the new look. Henry Cavill the same. Over to the other Flash from the Flash movie, and this is the suit. If you can see the helmet section where he gets Batman's suit, sprays it that colour, where you see the flash on his chest, you can actually see the bat symbol underneath. He cuts the ears off the cowl and he puts that yellow duct tape around the waist to help seal it. But it's a good little figure. I didn't like it when I first saw it on the internet, but when I got it, saw it in the shop, I thought it's better than it looks on the internet, so I decided to pick it up. But what I'll do is I'm going to put them all into slightly different poses, but before I do that, I'll put it onto the purple wash. So that's your purple wash now. I've slightly changed Superman's pose, raised his fist a bit higher, and there's Flash with the purple wash, Batman, like that, and then down to Cyborg, Wonder Woman and Aquaman. So that looks very nice. So I think I'm going to do one more pose and then I'll wind it up from there. And let's just get it into a different pose, back to the red wash. Welcome back now for the final segment. This is going to be basically the last one, but I'm going to change out the washes. So we're on purple wash, we're going to see red wash, and we're going to see actually blue wash, which I thought about, but I decided to do at least one bit of footage with the blue wash. So we've got the original Aquaman back with us. Love his pose, love his likeness. And then obviously Superman still there. I'll pose him one last time before I finish. Batman's pose has been changed, sort of a side on view. And then we've got Wonder Woman there, sort of at the back. And then we've got Flash center, like that pose. He looks good close up. And then we've got Cyborg there, slightly posed out. I also forgot to mention actually the artwork, because with this figure you'll see the artwork behind, which is sort of an image of Superman's head with his laser vision on. And then on the other side you've got BVS Batman and Superman, and I'm going to show Batman in a second actually, and I'm going to bring it back to this format with this Batman. So we'll stick it on red mode first, just to see what that looks like. So we're on red mode. Close up with the red wash. Liking that. The Flash, Wonder Woman, and Cyborg. Liking that. And we'll pause on that trio because I'm going to now put it into the blue wash. So that's the blue wash. Seems to make the figures look fresher. I always like that when they look a bit clearer. Cyborg looks good there. Come back. And that's nice. And to the top platform, Henry Cavill. Jason Momoa there, Aquaman, very good likeness, and Batman. My favourite Ben Affleck version of Batman actually. So we'll just get that BVS Batman on there, just to show you what that looks like. I'll pause it there. So there's your BVS Batman. And I do like the figure. I originally wanted that blue wash to be darker, similar to what you can see on the box which it came in. That is the box. But it's grown on me, this figure, and I do like to pose him. And you'll probably see him tomorrow because I intend to pose Superman on flight stand tomorrow. I'll get some practice in. That's a different pose I've just created with him. And the good thing about the wide cut cape, you can actually shape it to the dynamic of the pose, and I quite like that overall effect. Take it from the side. It works well. It really does. And then I'll go to Aquaman. Sort of square on. Looking cool. Then we come over to this platform, same as before, Cyborg, Flash and Wonder Woman. So let's try the other wash then. Let's go back to sort of the red wash, see what that looks like with BBS Batman. Wanted to do a quick one with the purple wash. Just a quick one. Yeah, let's go to Batman. That's the purple wash. Quite like that. Looks okay. See the tinges of purple. Wonder Woman. That's a Flash. Cyborg. Okay. So we'll finish the whole thing now. I'll do one more pose of Superman and finish on the red wash. Okay guys, it's time to wind it up. These are all the figures you saw at the beginning of this review on different parts of the platform. So we'll come to this one first. I'll repose Superman, Batman, but not Wonder Woman. And these are the geezers that seem to be the main centre to the Justice League when you see about planning and who goes in first. But tomorrow this guy is going to be posed on a flight stand, and I might bring my Kingdom Come Superman into the equation and possibly my Christopher Reeve. But I like the way I've posed out the cape, tried to create the fluttering effect, and I quite like that. And just a quick one on Batman. He always looks good on camera. And down to the other platform. And you've got Cyborg in the centre now. Good likeness, that really is. And then there's another good likeness of the Flash. And then we've got Aquaman looking very Jason Momoa. So let's go to the red wash to end things. So we just pause it on these guys and get it to the red wash. So this is red wash mode to finish it off, and just a close-up one last time on Superman there, played by Henry Cavill, and I'm really liking what I got today. And then a quick one on Batman. And a quick one on Superwoman, not Superwoman, Wonder Woman. Talking of Superwoman, I've seen the new releases by Todd McFarlane, and I am tempted on one of them, but I hope they do, because I heard the rumour that released the Helen Slater version of Supergirl, or Superwoman, if whatever you want to call her, because I like that version, and it's in direct link to the Christopher Reeve character. It's not a bad film actually. Okay, let's come down to this section one more time, because I like these guys. Always wobbling. He could go. I better get him off camera. So that is it, ladies and gentlemen. I've had a good day. I went to my friend's house to house sit a dog, and I watched Mandalorian episodes all day. One more thing I'd like to say as well. I did a quick review for the channel which I put on today at my mate's house. Check out Ray's collection and subscribe. Yeah, and I was reviewing his 2 DeLoreans and a couple of figures, and I accidentally called the vehicles that I said they were made by Jazz Inc., which they weren't. He corrected me on that one. They're Hot Toys. And I referred to his Hellbat Batman figure from Arkham Asylum game as if you get the USB lead and plug him in, he lights up, but it's not quite like that. His helmet section, I believe, lights up. But yeah, I got a few things wrong, but he's got an awesome collection, and hopefully the collection room will be finished off and you'll get to see everything. And I'm hoping one day to go over there and do another review of his whole collection and hopefully have a chat with the man himself. But I'm just getting some close-ups now on the red wash, and those eyes look great. So I don't know what the people are on about. I mean, it's good to have a change from the norm, and it is a good likeness, and I do like the effect of that. And just a quick one of them. So on that note, I'll say thanks for watching the channel. Tomorrow you'll see Henry Cavill being posed out with the flight stand. I might have a few of these guys back today from the Justice League. But for now, I'll say thanks for watching, and I'll see you again next time.